Hey everyone. Yeah, I wanted to give you my thoughts on some news that got leaked recently. Because we all know about that Sony hack, right? Well, apparently one of the things that was leaked out, according to what Alpha Omega Sin just reported, is Sony is in development of doing a Super Mario Brothers movie, an animated movie. Now we're not sure if it's CGI, probably is, or if it's 2D animated, probably more CGI than anything. And this news basically comes this news basically comes 20 years almost since the last time the Super Mario Brothers franchise was given a movie, and that was the live action film. And I guess now the question is going to be is like, are they going to get the original game cast? Possibly. And what kind of story are we going to get? Now, Alpha did say one thing. He said things could change. This could get dropped. This could be canceled. Which I would not be surprised if it's like kind of put on the shelves for the time because of the leakage that happened because of the hack. But to me, until we get confirmation of if it's going to be canceled or if they're just going to go forward with it, I think we all have to wonder what kind of story we might get with it should occur. I mean, it is in development. It is being talked about. It's in pre-production. It's in development, pre-development. So the question would be what kind of story we're going to get. Are the voice actors from the games going to come in and do this? And I would suspect that they're going to bring in the original game cast. It'll be uh, it'll be a little bit of a bigger role, if you will, for them because they're not going to have to say just one or two lines or three lines or whatever. They're going to have to really act. They're going to really have to bring their A game. So that would be interesting if they do that. The story wise, to me, I would assume the way they're going right now with the other video game adaptations, it's going to be origin based. I would guess. I'm not really sure. Like how they came to be, how the Mario's met Peach, or how Bowser took over. I mean, I would assume it might be origin based, or it might just be some kind of big epic story that we're gonna get. Who knows? But it's right now. It's just some news that got leaked out because we know Sony's been doing a lot of negotiating. They've been basically promoting, talking about releasing trailers on all these different films based on video game franchises that their company, Sony Pictures, and mostly Sony Animation, has gotten a hold of. So again, it's going to be really interesting to see exactly where they go with this. And honestly, even though I might be in my 40s by the time they make this movie, or by the time this movie gets released, I might go and see it. Who knows? I might go and see it. Who knows? But another thing that came out of Sony concerning one of the video game adaptions, of course, we got the official, even though we already saw it about a year or so ago, we got the official poster and now trailer release for Ratchet and Clank, which basically was the same trailer I think as before that we saw, but now it's more official. It's more like, okay, it is coming 2015, and we do got a movie poster for the movie as well. So that's news out of that. And then, of course, as far as the Sonic the Hedgehog CGI live action film goes, this is what really got me. And this has got me wondering where they're going to go with the story, what version of Sonic, what material of Sonic they're going to use. According to the reports, They want to go for a PG-13 rating Sonic. That's right. They want to make the Sonic movie a PG-13 rated movie. Seriously, seriously, that's the big news right there. And to me, that kind of opens the floodgates to what kind of adaptation, what kind of Sonic movie we're going to get. Are we going to get a movie that's based on the games entirely and be an origin story? Are we going to get one that's semi-based maybe on the Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2? Are we going to get one that's based on the comics right now with a little mixture of SatAM in it? Because let's be honest, had MGM gone through, according to that one report we got one time, had gone through and along with Sega and did a Sonic animated film back in the mid to late 90s, then we probably would have had a PG rated Sonic film there. But now, if what we're hearing is true, this is what they're working towards. Again, this opens up the floodgates. Exactly like where are they going to go with this? You know, what kind of story we get? I mean, my assumption would be you got to adapt the comics as well as SatAM because they have at times a very dark atmosphere to them. They do. They have that dark atmosphere. And you know, maybe that's just me, but I look at it like if you're going to adapt and either do an origin story of some kind or do something, then you got to go with the Archie comics and you got to go with a mixture of SatAM and maybe a mixture of like the games, like let's say Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. That's the way I look at it. So, but that is very intriguing, very interesting news to hear. But overall, that's mainly the video game movie news that I got for today, as far as Sony goes. It seems quite interesting, and we'll just see what happens. And that's all I'm gonna say. Let me know what you guys think because honestly, I look like I said with the Mario Brother movie. We don't really know what we're gonna get with it, origin-wise or not. What kind of story we might get. Same with Sonic, but I think we got a better idea of what kind of story we might get if they want to aim for a PG-13 rating, and maybe what direction they may go in, like what portion of the franchise they may reach out to. But I can't really say any more than that. And of course, as far as Ratchet and Clank goes, we got the poster out for that finally, and it's officially been acknowledged and everything around the world and country that the movie is coming. So, honestly, that's all I can say. And you guys let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like. I'll talk to y'all later.